this here.
Hi.
Hi. How many people are in here? There's 4 people in there. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Lauren. Hi, Jen. Hopefully you guys can hear us and see us.
Yeah, I'm just setting up my iPad next to me as well, just so I can, if I have to get rid of anything or anyone, I can. So I've just got 2 or 3 things going at the same time. So there we are.
All right. Well, welcome.
Okay. So Jen says, I'm definitely thinking Brun. Yep. But the others, not so sure about. Cuivre is beautiful. Is it Cuivre? Is that how you pronounce it? Cuivre is really is nice.
Cuivre? I have no idea. Hi, Daphne. All right, so we are going to talk about all things Chanel tweed.
So what do you want to? So what do you want to? You guys, we've got the tweed quads here. We've got all our makeup on except for our eyes are done. So in front of, I've got some, and I think Liz has too. So I've got also the full lipsticks in front of me. I've got nail polishes in front of me. I've got the tweeds. So if you want to see swatches of the tweeds or the nail polishes or lipsticks, I can do that. And if you want to see comparisons, at the moment, the Chanel and the Dior are still in my drawers, but they're easy to find and grab if that's what you want to see, a comparison. I think that's probably the best way to do it.
Yes. And you guys tell us what shadows you want us to use. I can do 2, 1 on each eye.
Yeah.
Or the same quad, just different looks. Whatever you guys want to see. They are gorgeous. And I think Lauren said that they're going to sell out, and they will.
I think they will too, despite the price. Yeah.
I went into Nordstrom a couple days ago, and the sales associate said she expects them to be gone that first day. So definitely pre-order.
I need to put comments up, don't I? Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back a bit. Let me go back.
Pre-order if you guys can. Because
I'm just whipping through the first few that were there so we could, because I forget to do it.
John, you'll like the others too. I was hesitant, but they're really, really pretty.
Yeah. Pre-ordered Cuivre. Well, look, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but I put it into Google Translate or some other place, and it came back as Cuivre, but I don't know. I'm not sure what it is.
It's really pretty. And it might be my favorite. I know I thought Brunette Rose would be, but I think I like just the mix of all the different browns. It's
there's been a couple of people that have said that the only reason they don't like that one is because it has that shade in it where a little glitter, but it doesn't really bother me. A little bit of fallout and the glitter in it, but that doesn't really bother me too much.
It does kind of look like the holiday from last year, especially with that gold. It's really pretty. It's really, really pretty. I really like the browns.
But the holiday from last year had the blacks in it, didn't it?
Yeah, it had the black and the gold.
Yeah.
So, but this dark brown right there is pretty dark. So sometimes I can't really tell the difference between.
I'll just grab brown. I've got the holiday here. So I'm just grabbing it. It was just behind me. So, okay. So I've got the holiday. Still got the packet for it, but I have used it. I used it last week.
Really?
Put it on. I saw it sitting in the drawer and thought I haven't put that on for a while, and it's really nice. So here is Holiday from last year.
I do believe that some of the Nordstroms do already have them in stock. Because I know some of them already have them displayed. So I'm happy to give you my sales associate at my Nordstrom, and then I know they'll ship.
So that's Holiday. I mean, they're quite different. They're completely different.
Let me see.
But I will do the gold.
Yeah, that's what I was going to look at right now.
So they're both that shade. That's like a topper, aren't they? Actually, the one in the I'm just swatching it. The one in the Tweed palette, the gold, is a bit more pigmented.
I mean, I think the golds are the same. No,
yeah, I think they are. I'm just trying to turn my hand to see.
They are. If they're not the same, they're very similar.
So that one there is the Holiday, and that one there is the Tweed.
Yeah, I mean, those are. So the gold toppers are very, very similar to the Holiday from last year.
Yeah, if anything, maybe the Tweed's got a little bit
more pigment
down here in the daylight, a little bit more
color, pigment, like
yeah,
more shadow.
Slightly. Yeah,
but they're really close.
They are, but the rest of the shadows are. No, they're all different. You got in the Tweed one, you got the browns, and the light brown, and then in the Holiday, it's all the white, and the black. Well, yeah, that hasn't got. So it's a little bit different. That one, I'll just pop that back in the Holiday.
I will.
Jen, okay, they are different.
I will get that phone number and post it.
Hi. I think I missed you coming in. I've just got to grab my wipes actually, so I can wipe my hands down. Just chuck that over there because otherwise end up with a big bit of a mess. Okay.
I think I'm going to use the brown on my eyes. The purple. Jen says the purple looks pink.
The Pourpre one is, well, I liked it because I thought it would be really purple, and it's not. Well, it's more plummy pinks, I think, but it is less pigmented, don't you think, Liz?
Yes.
But you can get it to work though. It's a very soft look. It's not as pigmented as Cuivre and Fauve. Fauve's the one with the orange in it.
I mean, this shade is pink, peachish. But it's like really light. See how light that is?
Is that the shade on the top right?
Yeah.
That is beautiful in shade.
It looks really pink, but then when you swatch it, it's really light. This camera angle's all messed up.
And yesterday when I used it for my video, I put the shadow on the brush and then I sprayed it with setting spray, and it did make it pop a little bit more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't put the wet brush in the quad though, because You know, I don't want to ruin the quad, but it did help. So that was good.
All right, I'm going to put some eyeshadow on.
So which one are you doing? Cuivre.
Yes, number
I keep
one.
saying that. Okay.
I think it's so pretty.
It is. It's really nice. I'm not quite sure which one to put on then. I put on the purple one or the pink one yesterday, so I won't go there. So it's either Fauve or the Brun et Rose. So whichever people want to see, I will do.
They're both really, really pretty.
They are. Yeah, they're both really lovely.
I think the Brun et Rose is more wearable, but they're both very pretty.
I like the Fauve one with the orange in it, as long as I don't use too much of the orange, but that's just for me. You know, a lot of people will love it. So
yeah,
that's just that's just me. So this one is Fauve. Put that up a bit so you can see.
the white purse.
Oh, I'll figure out where my camera is on my laptop. Yeah. So it's like a burnt orange, but this is pigmented, this palette. Would you agree with that, Liz?
I think it's not. Well,
I mean, it's not like a Natasha Denona indie pigment,
right.
but it's pigmented then more than the other two, I think.
See, I didn't think it was super pigmented, and that's why I liked it.
Yeah, I think the burnt orange shade is fairly, see, that's a swatch, it's fairly pigmented. And these mattes are really quite creamy in these quads.
They are.
Aren't they? They're really interesting.
I love the formula, and it is definitely different than their other formulas.
Yeah.
Now,
do that one, Maria. Which one was it?
I think the
I've been following.
All right, I'm going to try and chat and tell me if you guys can see it.
Okay, I'll do the Brun et Rose then. I think that's the one people want to see, so let's do it.
Lauren says the orange one.
Oh, the orange one. Oh, Lauren.
All right, I don't know if
I'll do one eye orange and I'll do one. So I'll do the orange first and I'll do one each. Okay. Let's go. I'm just trying to think.
All right, thank you, Lauren. I'm just going to have to go on my phone and do it.
Right, I'm just going to find a brush. Here we go. And I've just got my mirror to the side of me here so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, yes, orange. Okay. Right. So hopefully, yeah, I'll do one each eye. And hopefully... See, I think for Chanel that these are fairly pigmented because this Rapha brush, what is it, number 14, it's quite fluffy and I didn't really tap much in the pan and you can get quite a bit of pigment from it.
Which one you're using? The Fauve?
Yeah.
Okay. I went in with this dark shade. Where is it? My camera's reversed right there. And it's really dark.
Yeah.
I went in way too heavy. And this gold topper is really, I don't think it's too glittery. I really like it.
Fauve reminds me of Dior Mirror Mirror without the green.
It does. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I swatched them, and it is very, very similar.
Okay, let's go into the darkest. Okay, I'll just keep with this brown shade for a minute.
Sorry, I was getting feedback. I turned on the live so I could chat, and then I forgot to turn it off.
Okay, let's throw some of this under.
So this shade here, I kind of like Lynn's almost red. Like it's definitely a warm brown. But that could be a one and done.
Which shade was that one?
The top right.
Yeah.
It's really, really pretty.
Hi.
I feel like my lighting is all messed up.
Okay, so I'm going to use the orange a bit more than I normally would, just so you can see. Let's have.
It's like a copper brown.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go with the orange. I'm actually going to put it through here, and I'm going to bring it up here as well, just so you can. Now we'll go over this with one of the other shades, but that's what it's pretty.
That's really. I like it. I think all four are worth getting.
Well, I was thinking of getting, because when they released here on the 1st, a couple of backups, but now I'm not too sure because I've heard that what the price is going to be here in New Zealand, so I'm not too sure about that.
Did you hear that from your sales associate?
No, I heard it from this woman. She's a New Zealander. She just DM'd me on Instagram, and she doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she has a blog and she does luxury makeup. And she said, and I assume she buys quite a lot of Chanel, so she must have rung the Chanel boutique. And she said that they were going to be selling for 185 here.
That is very pricey.
Which is, yeah, it's pretty pricey. But they'll still sell out.
For sure. I mean, the Advent calendar that was $900 sold out.
Yeah, it did.
So I have no doubt.
And Chanel isn't doing one of those this year. An
No.
Advent calendar. That's what I've heard. The price, Jen.
I mean, I thought that
I know.
here was expensive. I mean, that's double what their normal quads cost.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Well, because isn't it going to be like 80 or 85 over there?
I think it's going to be like 88. Which is,
So
I mean,
that's about 140, the exchange rate, 140 New Zealand. So I don't know where they get, if it is 185 or whatever it's going to be, I don't know where they got that from. Limited number and the demand, I suppose. That's what they've done.
I mean, that'll do it. But they will definitely sell out. I mean, I cannot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess it's not completely twice as much. I guess their quads are normally 62. Okay. Well, I feel a little bit better, but it's still $20, $25 more. And they've kept us waiting for a year.
They have, haven't they? That's big, yeah.
Like the promo pics and stuff were released a year ago.
Okay. So one orange.
Now that said, I still will probably buy at least 1 or 2 backups. Maybe all 4.
Okay. So it's pretty.
It's very pretty.
And I love these shades in the quads because I always end up putting it over the top of the color, just in this part here. And I always think it changes the eyeshadow, just makes it, it's really pretty.
Well, that's how I feel about this gold. Like,
yeah,
it completely changed the eye look, even though I won't normally wear the glitter. I think it actually enhances the eye and makes it look better.
Yeah. So have you just done the one eye or both eyes?
No, I did the other one, but I did it differently. I used different shades. Oh, okay. So it's a little bit same quad, just different shades. But I didn't put liner on or mascara.
Okay, well, I might put a different one on this eye. I think I'll do the...
Good night, Jen.
The rose wine. Night. Thanks, Jen.
I do think, I'm sure we're paying extra for the pouches. I mean, they're really, really pretty.
Let's wipe my brushes down a little bit.
All right, I'm going to line my eyes.
Okay. It's funny doing an eyeshadow on each eye. Okay, I'll start with, here we go. So this is Brun Rose, and this is really beautiful.
It is really pretty. I feel like that's the one that's going to sell out the fastest.
I think so too. Yeah.
And it's very pretty. But it looks cool toned in the palette, but it swatches, at least on me, it swatches warm.
Yeah, I would agree with, yeah.
Like, looking at it, I think that this is a beautiful, cool tone, neutral quad. It does not swatch that way at all. It actually is very warm. My new Chanel mascara comes tomorrow. I'm very excited to try it.
I don't think they haven't got that here.
I have heard mixed reviews though.
I think how it works here with a lot of the things in New Zealand for Chanel, that unless it's limited edition, they don't get it till a lot later. So that new foundation they put out this year, we still haven't got that here yet.
The Chanel #1?
No, we've got that. The Touch, was it the Touch?
Oh, the Water Fresh Complexion Touch?
Yeah.
Really?
But that's because it's not limited edition, so they just get it later. I think that's how it works.
Will Selfridges ship Chanel?
They've got Selfridges have a really limited selection of Chanel. I mean, I did get the Touch because I reviewed it, but I ordered it from the UK, the Chanel UK, and that's how I was able to get it. But it's still not here in New Zealand. But then after all that, it's actually not, for me with my oily skin, it's my least favorite Chanel foundation. Today I've just got on the original tint and it's much better for me. I mean, the Touch, when I first put it on, is really beautiful, but then it ends up going beyond glowy, almost a little bit oily, and I'm positive I won't be able to wear it in the summer. Yeah, so if it's going glowy in the winter, it'll go far too greasy looking in the summer.
Lauren, I think I haven't ordered any of the liners yet, but I think I am going to. I need to, because I don't have very many Chanel liners. So I need to try it. So what I see on camera in terms of this gold is not what I see in person. And it is so different. I mean, it's beautiful. It really, really changes the look. So I didn't use any gold on this side, and I used it on this side, and I think it makes a huge difference. And I am not one for toppers. I do not like them. They are not for me, but I have to say that gold topper is really, really pretty.
It is, yeah.
And I will be the first to say no thank you to all of the toppers in every single one of my palettes. But I do think it looks good.
I think it depends with the toppers. Some of them, sometimes it's like they don't do very much, whereas others do.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, in person, it doesn't look like it's doing anything at all. It just looks like gold glitter, and I don't like it. But looking at it on camera, it looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. And you had that with the Wayne Goss one too, didn't you?
Yeah.
But on camera it did. You could really pick it up, and yeah.
So I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but it's beautiful.
I'm looking for a smaller brush. Oh, here we go.
Let me see. I got out the Chantecaille Giraffe. I wanted to see how that would compare to this Brunette Rose. It's mainly just the browns, I guess. Yes, I think it is very versatile. You could use it for either. You can definitely make it work for a night out, and I have worn it to work and will continue to wear it to work.
Yeah, got two different eyes on now. I'll leave it like this. I wonder if Tony will notice when he comes home. Probably won't.
All right, so So the brunette rose, when it's swatched next to the giraffe, looks cool. So this is the Chantecaille giraffe, right there.
Yeah.
And then this is the brunette rose. So I guess when you swatch it next to a more warm palette, it leans cool.
Yeah.
If I were to put Nude Dip over here, let's see what would happen, because it leans.
Well, when you did the video the other day and you compared them side by side, Nude Dip and that one, Nude Dip was a lot cooler. It was completely different looking, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know that I brought out Nude Dip. I did. I have too many shadows on my desk. I mean, I guess really at the end of the day, the brown shades are probably not going to be anything original that we don't already have.
No.
I literally cannot find Nude Dip.
I've got it. I can grab it soon. I think I've got it. I'll get it out of my drawer in a minute.
It was in the wrong holder.
Oh, Jen's gone, but she tried. Did she comment? Because she tried the new mascara, I think. Oh, I'm not sure. I take ages to do my mascara because I layer it. Well, I haven't got very big lashes, so
I just throw it on. All right, so there are some browns.
So have you got Nude Dip on there now or not?
Yes.
Right.
Hi, Gita. I have on the first one, Cuivre. And I did 2 separate looks using the same quad.
And this one I've got on Fauve, and this one Brun Rose on that one. So I'd have to say that when I actually see them side by side, despite it looking weird, Rose is beautiful, and I am going to get a backup of it.
It is very, very beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, this one here, you can do a different look as well. I think on my video when I use it, I just put instead the orange all through here. I put it through my crease here and slightly above, and then just use the other 3 shadows, and that was really lovely too. So it depends how you use it, really.
So this is
Purple palette's nice.
This is Tom Ford, his cream in rose topaz, and then that's the Chanel. So they're a little bit different. The Tom Ford is cooler than the Chanel.
Yeah, see, I think the rose is going to sell out. I mean, but very quickly.
It's definitely going to be the most popular one. I really, really think so.
Yeah, I mean, they're both they're both beautiful. They are. But Rose, I suppose Rose is just that beautiful everyday with a little bit of sparkle. It's pretty. It's a really pretty quad.
It is very, very pretty. And I mean, I compared it up against my Holy Grail, and I thought it looked better on my eyes.
So I think I'm going to put on the Allure 194, which is the lightest.
I didn't pick that one up. I'm wearing 196. And I don't even know. I guess it has a name, but I don't know what it is.
Doesn't really go with the orange eyeshadow, does it?
But it probably goes.
It goes nice with this eye.
Yeah.
It's pretty lipstick, this one. This is it's very light. It's nice.
Yeah, I thought it might be too light, so I didn't grab it.
So the darkest lipstick that I've got is 211, I think. And that is Subtle. And that's the darkest one. Have you got that one?
Yes. Lauren, I have on a Demi Matte 196.
That's beautiful.
Which I think is probably like my favorite shade. It's just that perfect pink, brown, nude. My lips, but better. Like I could wear this every day.
Just going to grab a if I can find it, I'm just going to grab a palette because to show you how, well, I haven't done this yet, but if I can find it. Okay, so here's.
So I swatched it up against 211. That is 211 and this is 196. So it's cool and that looks more warm.
Okay, so I'll come back. Here we are. So, just got to find it now. The purple palette. Here we go. Okay, so. Okay.
This purple palette?
The purple palette. Okay, so this is the deepest shade in the purple palette. And here, because I don't own many purple eyeshadows, and here is a purple, here are two, oh, this has gone all hard. It's a Viseart one. Oh, no, it's not too bad. So here's a Viseart one, okay? And this is that violet palette. So here's your purples, and your really deep plums.
Yeah, see, that one almost is like brown. It's got a
purple.
Yeah, this one has a lot of brown in it. This
palette's gone off.
Which one is that?
It's a Viseart one. You can still see the colors. You can see the purple. This is like a deep, really deep eggplant. And then here is the Chanel. So the Chanel's very soft.
Let me see. I didn't compare. I've got the Love palette, which I didn't compare anything. Yeah, the purple palette is very, very light. You have to really go in multiple times.
Yeah.
It's not pigmented at all.
It's not, but I did yesterday, if you use different brushes for the deeper shade, like for the inner corner, like something like this Rapha, this is a 12 or something like that, but just small and dense, so you can just pack the shadow in, and then you do get more payoff, and then just sort of blend it out. So which one's that one?
That is Dream in the Natasha Denona Love palette. Now that's purple.
That's purple, yeah.
And then they have like a darker purple, but it's still purple compared to the Chanel.
Mm.
And
See, these are the colors that I don't like on me. This real purple like this. This is what I don't like
right.
on me. For some reason, I just...
But those
I
are
always think I've got black eyes or something.
those are just, I mean, the Chanel purple, like this Pourpre, I mean, that's just gorgeous. This dream right here is definitely Barney.
Yes. Yeah, that's Barney.
I can't wear it, but I'm sure it's beautiful on some people. Yeah,
I'm moving around everywhere.
This is beautiful.
Yes. That's why when I put it on for the first time, it really surprised me, because it's more of a plum pink, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
like almost, I don't know. It's not really, it's not very purpley.
No. And then you put that lighter shade over the top. Probably won't do much, but it looks beautiful on the eyes.
Or, you know, I think of purple like this Hindash. This, I'm all mixed up right here. Like that's purple.
That's purple, yeah.
And I can't, I mean, I've tried. I did try and wear this. It just, not for this neutral girl.
It's really interesting about this Viseart. This one here, when I go to take it, it's grainy and dry.
Really?
It's not that old, really. You know, when you think some shadows last for ages, well beyond what they say they're going to.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of purple. Just very...
Hi, Esther. Which ones are you picking up, Esther? Are you going to get all four, or are you just going to get a couple, or... Actually, I can take my headband out now, can't I?
So I just swatched this shade right here, and this is in the Chantecaille Butterfly. But it's, I thought it might be more purple, and it's really not.
Won't come off. See, this is the microcloth, and even the Chanel one is like, it's taking a little while to come off. Let's go.
Maria, do you have the Chanel Fall? You do?
Yes.
Yeah. How does it compare to, how does the Pourpre compare?
Okay, I'll go and grab it. It's just in my drawer, so I'll just go and grab it. It's not Intensity, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
I will, so I do have Star Aura from Charlotte Tilbury. I will swatch it up next. I'll compare this to the Brunette Rose.
Oh, crap. No, not that one. What? Here we go. Here we are. Got it now. Okay. Let me come back. Here we are. All right. So here is
Sensory. Is that a one of her liquid shadows? Yeah, I want to see those swatched too. They look very similar, but I don't know how they...
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just... Still got a bit of pigment on my arm. I've just got to grab a cloth, a makeup wipe. I don't really have a lot of them, but
I meant to buy some today at Costco and I forgot.
It's amazing how quickly the table becomes a bomb, just a bomb zone in here now. Okay, I'll just wipe all these off. I suppose I could swatch it on the other arm. Right. Right. Yep, I'm just about to swatch that. And Stardust. No. Oh.
I'm doing that right now.
Oh, yeah, I don't know whether I have. Oh,
Star
Aura. Yes.
Star Aura, and I have that one right now. All right, so
It'd be interesting to see what the liquid eyeshadows are like coming from Lisa Aldridge. They look possibly a bit too much for me. I quite like the I recently got a couple of Sicily ones, and they are beautiful. But then I like things just a little bit more subdued. So,
all right. So here is the Chanel Brunette Rose, and here is the Charlotte Tilbury Star Aura.
Okay, I'll do it in front of me here on the mirror, and then I can.
Similar, but different. They're different enough. And the formula is definitely different.
Okay. Well, these are...
Yeah. So the browns are similar. And this like golden highlight, this kind of, yeah, golden and the pink are kind of similar. But different formulas. Yes, Star Aura seems warmer as well.
Oh, yes, Esther, it's yeah, Cuivre or Cuivre. But yes, that's pigmented as well. And that is beautiful. Liz has got that on one of her eyes today. That's really nice. Okay, I'm nearly done. I'm just gonna do the other one.
Yes, I'm wearing Cuivre right now on both eyes. I just did different shadows in different places to get a different look.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful.
Okay.
You should definitely get the purple one too. It's so pretty.
All right. Can you see? So
yes.
This one here is the Tweed. And this is Intensity here.
So Intensity looks more pigmented.
Yeah, it is.
That's really pretty.
This quad Intensity is much prettier in person than I thought the photos ever showed. You know, when it was first starting to get shown on Instagram and that, I was I was quite surprised by it. It's really nice.
I was too, because I thought it looked really purple also. But then it didn't swatch as purple as I thought it would either. Let me see.
It's
I have two. I have Clé de Peau 303. Let me see.
This shade here in Intensity is beautiful. It's like almost like a taupey shade. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's my favorite shade in that quad. It's really gorgeous. It's a satin, and it's really beautiful.
Let me see. So here's Clé de Peau. It's a lot. It's totally different than the Chanel as well. Let me make sure that's the right one. Yeah, this is 303. So it's a little bit cooler than the Chanel. Hi, Locke.
But actually looking at these both together, I would, if I want this color on my eyes, I'd probably use both of them together, actually. I think you could.
I was mixing and matching with the tweeds this week.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they all work together. And they all have like a beautiful brown. Maybe that's why I like them, except the purple.
Yeah, so that's, I don't know if there's any new people. So yeah, that's the tweed and that's Intensity. So yeah, definitely more pigmented.
Yeah. That's pretty. Yeah, 303 definitely looks more taupe. So those two shadows on the end are Declared Powder. And then all the way down here are the Chanel. So they're definitely different. But I just did the darker two shades because I thought maybe this one would be more purple, and it's really not.
I've only got one Clé de Peau eyeshadow, and I've never used it yet. I bought it like 6 months ago.
Which one did you pick up?
It's in my drawer of things that I've bought but haven't used. So I'll just grab it. Let's have a look at it. I think it's got and I haven't tried it yet, and I do need to.
Did you get this one?
And I got it in the case. No, I think I went so I got this one.
Ooh, you went bright.
It's nice though.
It is.
But I've never tried it.
You need to try it and compare it to the Guerlain.
Yes.
The peacock.
And even the new Chantecaille one.
Yes. The Jaguar one.
It's pretty. I need to use it.
You better get busy. I really like the Clé de Peau eyeshadows. I wish they would come out with more shades.
I think I picked, because it's quite hard for me to get Clé de Peau. They don't sell it here. I think I might have got it from Cult Beauty. But then Harrods also sell it, don't they? Harrods and Cult Beauty.
I really, really like their shadows, Lauren. I have two of them. I think I have 303 and 305. They're really, really pretty.
Their lipsticks are stunning.
I will say, so 305 is my favorite. And this lightest shade right here is more just like a tan. And so I always mix in like a shimmer, a champagne shimmer. But other than that, they're beautiful. I just like a little bit extra shimmer.
So, did you pick up any of the nail polishes from the fall collection, Liz?
I did not.
Did not. Okay.
Because my nail lady said that it wouldn't work with what I do. I mean, it would, but I'd have to wait like 2 hours for the nails to dry before she could finish.
Oh,
so,
yeah. No, you don't want to do that.
But I still might get some for my toes.
Yes.
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a lid. It's like my favorite color from Natasha Denona. It's called Monroe. And I have it in a couple different palettes. It's so pretty.
That's beautiful. It's a real champagne, isn't it?
It is.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And was it yesterday or the day before? No, the day before. I pulled out the Tasha Glam palette. That is a gorgeous palette.
It's
really
my favorite.
beautiful.
It's my favorite, like, large palette.
Maybe bring Solomon to your next live. Solomon's just out there. Wait a minute.
I agree. He should definitely come to the live. Let me see if there's anything in the Glam palette. I mean, I could probably dupe Brunette Rose with the Glam palette.
Solomon. Come over here, buddy. Come here, over here. They probably won't be able to see him. There, can you see there? Oh my. Oh, here he is. Come over here, Solomon. He doesn't understand what's going on. Here we are.
He's so big. He's so precious.
But he's not normally doesn't come in here very much, and when he does, he usually wants that Harrods beer.
Oh,
actually, he usually wants to steal it. Yeah, he likes. Good boy.
Yeah, I probably could. I have like it's an acrylic gel overlay, so I probably could put a regular nail polish on top. I haven't tried yet, but I should try. I should, because I would really like to get the new Chanel polishes. I mean, I specifically called my lady and asked her because I knew that I wanted the Chanel nail polishes.
I'm distracted by him now. Right now, he's sitting here. He's so good.
My dogs are usually at my feet, but they're downstairs with the kids.
Yeah, no, Tomlin's, and he's always, it's just outside the door here and just lays outside there normally. So I think he's still sleepy. He's a cat dog, sleeps a lot. Mind you, he's 7 now. He's 7, or trying up to 7.5. So.
Did you say he's 7?
Yeah, 7.5. So that's getting, he's not really old, but for a giant breed, it's, starting to get older. They age a lot quicker. Hey, buddy. Hey, yeah.
I was trying to use the Glam palette to dupe Brunette Rose, and you can see the Glam palette is a lot cooler compared to the Chanel. So that's weird because sometimes the Brunette Rose looks cool and sometimes it looks warm. It really does depend what palette you're comparing it to. My dogs are downstairs. They can stay down there.
They can stay.
I
was just thinking the other day that I know, or is it just expected that Pat McGrath just has to do these punchy colors all the time? But I think she could do an amazing neutral eye palette.
Well, I think the one is.
Has she done one? No.
Her first one, I absolutely just love. I just love it. Let me see. Is this it? This one has a lot of very neutral, like, shades.
Oh, it does too. Yeah, I've got that. Yeah.
I mean, this is one. I love this. I wear it all the time. I just ignore the bright colors.
Yeah. Yeah. I just mean even one without any bright sort of.
Any of her special shades?
Yeah. I think it would be quite popular. I mean, maybe not, but
I mean, her formula is beautiful.
yeah.
And I do really, that one is more neutral, so I wear it quite a bit.
I forget about that one. I need to pull it. I need to
I think it's her first mothership. And I can't.
Yeah, I do have it because I just haven't really reached for any Pat McGrath of my shadows for a while, and I should. On the days that I'm not doing videos, I'm trying to go through things that I really like and wearing them, and I do like the Pat McGrath shadows that I have. So I think definitely this week I will I'll reach for a couple of hers and use them.
Yeah.
I'll go here first. Yeah. See, I mean, Pat McGrath could even like tap into a whole new market if she did.
She did a neutral palette.
I mean, she obviously, and it does with pinks, thinks that sells well. Imagine if she did a neutral.
Well, I feel like Pat McGrath and her Rose Divine, is that what it's called? Divine Rose. Divine Rose is like Charlotte Tilbury and Peloton.
Yes.
They just kind of like, that's all they do.
Yeah.
Charlotte Tilbury has a lot of Peloton.
Let's wipe all these swatches off.
You don't want to spend the rest of the day with shadow all over?
No. Sometimes I forget and I've done a video and Tony will say, what's wrong with your arm? What have you done to your arm?
Did you get beat?
I say, I just swatches, Tony. Between that now, my LED mask, I think Tony, he's not too sure about that.
Have you been wearing it at night?
Yeah, so I've worn it twice and 2 nights in a row since I got it. And because you only have to wear it for 10 minutes, but I've got the mask and then I've got the neck and the chest as well. So I wash my face, I double cleanse, and then it's got clean skin, and then I put that on, and then I switch them on, and it's a self timer for 10 minutes, and I sit there like this glowing robot.
Does it get hot at all? Is it heated?
No. I mean, there might be a tiny bit of warmth, but not much, no. And then I've been putting the one that they gave me for my chest after I've done my face and chest. I put it over my hands, and I do 10 minutes on each hand as well.
I would need to put it on my shoulders too. Put it on my chest. I need my shoulders.
We need a bodysuit.
Yes, I do. Let's be real. I need a full body LED. Like, just give it to me.
Yeah, see, there we go. Another one. Yeah. If she did a call, yeah. I need to speak.
Yes, because this is my hands down, my most loved, like, big palette. This is.
I have the mini of that too. I actually prefer. Now, I mean, I've got a lot of Natasha Denona, the bigger palettes, and then I've got the 5s and the minis. I actually prefer the 5s and the minis to the bigger ones. They're just easier. You just grab it out. You can, it's without having to think about it too much.
They're really, really easy.
Formula and a good price point.
Yeah, I was about to say is the price. And this little thing is my favorite.
Oh, that was the baby, the little Biba. What do you call it?
Yeah, it's the baby Biba palette, and they only sold it in this like Sephora kit.
Yes.
But whenever I like throw makeup in a bag and get ready, I always throw this in here because you've got it's just perfect. You've got the dark brown, the like camel brown, and then the shimmer. It goes with everything. So if whatever palette I throw in my bag, if I need an accent color, I always, always, always have this.
Well, I'd probably say the average person doing their makeup really probably wouldn't use any more than 2 or 3 shades at a time when they do their eye makeup. I'm not talking the other people that we know in this community. That's a little bit different. Just the average person. I'm pretty sure they probably use 2 or 3 shadows at a time, and that's it.
I mean, when I'm going to work, that's what I do.
Yeah.
You know, it's quick, it's easy. I do a crease shade, an outer corner shade, and then my inner highlight.
Yeah. And just the 3 shadows like that give a beautiful look. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use the full palette. All right. Oh, I thought my son was coming upstairs to come say hi.
So is there anything else anyone else wants to say? Are we going an hour now? So, I mean, I'm more than happy to. If someone wants to see something else, if you want to see the nail polishes or more of the lipsticks from the fall or any other quads or eyeshadows to compare with the tweeds. Otherwise, we'll sort of probably start wrapping it up.
Wrap it up.
I did get the darker shade in the nail polish, and I haven't put it on yet. I do my own nails, and I'm not very good. This is actually it's a very deep, like a purple, this one, almost, I think. I haven't put it on my nails because I struggle a bit with nail polishes that are really dark or really light, like a white, because I'm not the best at putting on nail polish. Do you have Dior soft cashmere? Oh, yeah.
There it is. So let me try and swatch it up against.
Okay, so the nail polishes. Let's go. I've got some sellotape here. So the darkest one.
It is so much. The Dior is so much more pigmented.
So I don't know whether you can see, but it's like a deep. Can you see that on camera? I probably can't. When I've got the sun going through it, you can definitely see it. I'll just pop a bit on the sellotape here in my hand.
All right, so this bottom is soft cashmere from Dior, and then this is Brun Rose. So I think they're definitely different.
Yeah.
Now that almost looks like a brick red, like a really deep brown with red.
Yeah, no, it's almost deep eggplant.
Okay, more purple.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gorgeous. But I need to be in the right. It's not a nail polish that I could just throw on it in the evening under evening lights. I need to put it on definitely during daylight, so I keep within the lines, my nails. But it is a beautiful color. It's like Vamp.
I am looking forward to the Dior holiday as well.
Yes. Those 2 quints, I think, are stunning.
I thought Dior did a really, really good job last year with their holiday, so I think that I have just as high expectations for this year.
And I think some of the Miss Dior is pretty as well, like the candle and the lipsticks in their cases. That's really pretty as well. And there's also a quint that looks it's fairly neutral, but it's quite pretty. Yeah.
I agree.
So I think the Miss Dior would be lovely as well. Okay, so that's...
All right, I'm going to wipe all of this off.
Yes, I'm just taking my sellotape or sticky tape, whatever you call it. We call it sellotape over here.
I think we call it, well, I call it Scotch tape. I don't know. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Thank you. Thanks for coming. So, I mean, really, we just hope that it helps to make a final decision, if you're not getting all 4 people, maybe deciding whether to get 1 or 2 and which one is the better one. So, yeah.
I mean, they're all beautiful.
They're
all, yeah.
But they're fairly pricey, and I suppose for some people, they probably have to choose between 1 or 2 and then trying to make the right decision, because they're going to go so fast, and people know that
Right.
they really have to know beforehand, or almost won't really have time once they're released, I don't think.
No, I think that they will definitely go fast.
Yeah.
So pre-order or sign up on the Chanel website where, you can be notified.
Yeah.
Oh, see, can you hear the dogs?
I can hear them.
My neighbor must be home.
Solomon's just curled up here. Not that he can really curl up because he's so big, but he's decided he's just going to lay beside me here. It's like, yeah, this isn't going to become a habit. Out the door. He's allowed to do what he wants. He's all right. Okay, right. We'll wind it up then. Thank you, everyone, for coming, and it was really great. It was lots of people commenting and really good interaction. I had a lot of fun. So next time, next month, we will be on Liz's channel, Chicago Law Luxury Makeup, and not sure what we're going to do then. Probably more of things like this and putting on makeup, maybe, and discussing favorites, something like that. Aren't we, Liz? We're sort of just changed it.
Well, I mean, who knows what makeup will be out in a month?
That's right. Exactly.
All the holiday stuff could be here, so we could be discussing that.
That's right.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Right. We'll catch you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.